guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about dahlia seeds and tubers that I'm growing this year. First, the sowing dahlias. This I grew last year and it was absolutely beautiful, so I'm going to be doing some more. I give quite a few of them away and wished I'd saved some more for myself because it was beautiful and they all come up really well. So I'm going to be sowing that one. This is the Dahlia Showpiece Mix. Look at the beautiful colours in that. On a rainy day, that's why I'm at home again. All these colours to look forward to. Well, I hope you can see why I love dahlias so much. And I'm sure I can squeeze some in. This is another one. It hasn't got any pictures, unfortunately, but it's a gorgeous red colour and it just looks like sunshine. This one's called Fireworks. I like all the different colours and assortments in this one. I've only sown a few of each, so although it's going to look like loads, even I can see it's loads. But if you've been with my channel a while, you'll know that I love flowers more than I do my veg, really. But you've got to have a balance. This is the pom-pom dahlia. A lot of people use them in shows. They're a really tight, sort of rounded head, but nevertheless still beautiful. This is another showpiece mix, so it's probably like the other one, but it's different companies, so I thought I'd just sow a couple of each of them. This is Fargo Improved Mix. As you can see, I get all my seeds from different places. A lot of my dahlias, they grow on each year, so although growing from seed takes a bit longer, it is so much more cheaper and you get so many more plants for your money. That's not to say I haven't brought any tubers, because that will be a lie. When I go around all the garden centres, it's just too tempting. This is a Black Beauty and it's the most beautiful darkest red, almost burgundy. I grew them last year and there are so many flower heads on there that they took over the whole little square bed they were in. But do you know what? I really didn't mind. They were so gorgeous. And this is the last one that I was sowing. This is Dahlia's Bishop's Children. Sort of like rusted colours, but they look like sunshine. And most of mine are sown in propagators to start them off, and then I will repot them on once they grow on. Now this is a tuber, as you can see there. This is a couple of years older. So they're ready to plant out. You can either put them in pots or into your garden. This one's called Crazy Love. I just thought the purple and the white was unusual, so I fell in love with that one. This is more of a cactus style one, but similar colours to the Crazy Love. This is called Veritable. So I thought them two mixed with some others in between would look lovely. Now, could you walk past this Bobby Dazzler? I couldn't. Show and Tell, this one is called. Look at that. Bright sunshine. This one's just a mixture, all sort of pinks and reds. This one's called Gold Crown, sort of like a peachy orangey colour. I also picked up this one. This is gorgeous pure white. It's called Florel. All healthy. Must be careful when you're buying some of these. I did have another one, but it felt all mushy when I picked it up, so unfortunately, I didn't know at the time, but obviously it's gone a bit funny waiting to be planted. And the last one, Bishop of Dover. I like the tinge of purple in that one. So that's quite a lot of dahlias, but I've got 2 plots now, so, and some new beds, so a lot of these are going to go in on my new plot and a few on my old. But just imagine how lovely they're going to be. Now you can get them started off in pots like these. These are 2 different size. I tend to go for the flower pots you get from a supermarket, and I just put holes in the bottom. Now there's one supermarket that does about 5 for 99p, so really cheap. You just got to put holes in the bottom yourself. But there are other ways to start them off. This is a mushroom tray, and you can start a couple off in here. I put a plastic bag, like an old compost bag, cut a bit of it off, and then you're going to poke holes in it just for drainage, or snip a few holes in it, just like so, all over, so that the water drains out and not sits in there and rots. And then you're going to fill it with soil. This is just a mixture. It's got vermiculite and compost in. So I'm going to fill it to about halfway up. So I'll bring you back. I filled it about halfway. So I'm going to start off with these tubias, the Tropical Punch. I've got one out. And it's not the best one, but there's a couple here that have got little snags on it, so I'm going to cut them off, because all they will do is rot. The rest will be fine, but these 2 I'm going to take off. There, maybe that one. So these were quite cheap ones, but that still will produce. So I'm going to pop it on the soil. You want the stump bit to the top, and then place the tubers like that. It's very important to check your tubers for any diseases or things like that. This one again seems to be, these ones is broken, so I'm going to cut that off there. There's a little one there that's not doing anything, so that one can be cut too. And I'm going to place that one there. Now the most important thing is to make sure you label by them what dahlia it is, because I can have 2 more at the front while they set off. They will be potted on, but you can also take cuttings. Now I'm just learning that stage, so but there's loads of more YouTube videos out there. I have had some success, but I still don't feel confident enough to pass that on until I feel confident enough I'm doing 100% right. I also think I'll put in the Dahlia tubiflorale to start off in here. Now this one is, it's got all different bits here, there and everywhere. This one's quite loose, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Just make sure you've got clean scissors. There, and that one, because that one's a bit loose there as well. Have a good rummage around, make sure there's no diseases. These are very thin, these, so I'm going to cut them off as well. Can you see that? Sorry. That one, this one's not very good, Dahlia, I'm not gonna lie. It needs more cutting off then. But you don't want no diseases. So the rest looks fine. Maybe that one. I might just be being too picky, but there. So I'm going to pop that one there. What I will say is you get what you pay for, like everything in life. So these ones were £2 each, but some of the quality's not as quite as good as some of the posher ones that you get in the garden centres. But I'm sure they'll grow. And the last one to go into the mushroom tray is the Crazy Love Dahlia. Now this one feels a lot more sturdier than the others. I was just trying to figure out which was the best way to put it. But I think there. So just label that one. Right, that's all 4 in, and I'm just gonna bury the tubers. So I'll show you just the ones so you can see to what height I'm going to bury them. Normally this is just about level. You want it above. I'm going to pop that one there. When they're funny shapes, it is very difficult. But you get there. Now I won't put these straight into my greenhouse just yet, because even though we've got a bit warmer weather during the day, at night it's going to go back down to 2 Celsius. So some people have chanced it and put covers over, but I'm just going to put it on top of I've got a whole shelf unit with seedlings on, and I'm just going to pop it on top of there now for now to start it off. I will have a light near it. Doesn't need to be on heat or anything. It's warm enough in the house. And then when I feel that there's no chance of them getting damaged, I will put them into the greenhouse as soon as possible. There's no rush to do these. I just thought I'd show you how I start mine off. And so you can put them in the buckets and they grow in that quite happily by themselves. One per bucket. There, try and keep the top point above. Then I'm just going to give them a bit of a water. And that's it for now, guys. So hope that helps.